What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday morning. We got the Madrid Bravos taking on the Stuttgart Surge. Playoffs, baby. Wild card playoffs, game one. We got the Bravos Surge right here, right now, and we have the Nordic Storm and the Rhine Fire tomorrow morning for the European League of Football. The season's winding down. So we got 2 weeks of playoffs and then the championship game on Super Sunday, the beginning of the NFL. On Sunday the 7th is the championship game, which we'll be covering that before we start all that is football. So tons and tons of football on this channel. Excuse me. All the football continues going all the way till February. So Braavos, Surge, right here, right now. What up, Scotty? What up, Duco? Charles is here. Welcome in, early risers. I know it is pretty early. 7 o'clock for me, 9 o'clock on the East Coast. But, what is it? It is 1 o'clock p.m., I believe, if you're out there in Europe. This game is in Stuttgart. They're the home team. I am leaning towards Stuttgart, but I feel like it could be really close. I definitely feel the Bravos can upset them. I don't see a blowout coming, but you never know in the European League of Football who just destroys the other team. So we'll see. We shall see. What up, Charles? Smash that like button, subscribe button, join the Rhino Nation. All that jazz. Alright, that is set up. We're good to go. We have coffee in hand. We are ready for the game. Oh, it's 15 local time. I thought it was 13. Yeah, so it's 3 o'clock p.m. local time for them. Thank you, Duco. I guess I'm still waking up. I thought it was 13. My bad. Thank you for the backup. Thanks for the assist. Just about kickoff time. You do hope the Bravos cause an uprising? Yeah, that I think Sinnott is the... Hold on, is something messing up? Are they switching something on me? Hold on. The ELF is being weird. They just switched something. Okay, they switched it on over. All right. I thought they were changing something on me. Yeah, I'm thinking Sinnott might, the Sinnott-Cruikshank combo might be a little bit too much for the Surge, but we shall see. All right, kickoff coming. The Bravos going to kick off to the Surge to start the... Wait a second. Nope. Cruikshank set to return, so the Bravos getting the ball. I thought they were kicking right to left. They're returning on the right to left. My bad. So Cruikshank set to return for the Bravos, and the Surge will get the ball in the second half. It's a big world. Oh, yeah, man. Totally, Duco. Totally. What up, Giants, man? Nice and early. 7 o'clock. Rhino time. I like it. 9 o'clock for Charles on the East Coast. In Charles' neck of the woods. All right. Should be a good game. Should be a lot closer than some of these other shellacking. So 16 teams are down to the final 6. We're going to lose 2 today, and 2 will be moving on. And the kickoff, there it is. Cue the music. Bang. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. The 8-4 Bravos, 10-2 Surge. Records don't matter anymore. You can throw those out. The Surge are home. Gotta win to move on. Anybody can take it. The records don't matter anymore. Clean slate. 1 game, 1 win takes all tonight to move on. That's it. And that's all she wrote. The Bravos with the red pawns, white jerseys, red numbers, and red Bravo helmets. The Surge, and they're all blacks with the yellow Surge. Their bolts down the pants. And on the helmet, of course. All right, here we go with the 20. Right to left. Let's go. Sinnott. Plenty of time to pass. Throws it over the middle. Knocked down the line. Incomplete. Incomplete. 11 o'clock Saturday. 11 p.m. And wait. The Surge going to pick up the fumble and return it to the end zone for a touchdown. It looked like it was batted down incomplete, but they let it play out. Scooped up by the Surge for the touchdown. Pause for the replay. Pause for the officials. That took way more than 5 seconds. They even stopped the clock. They're showing the bouncing ball goes through his legs. He covers it. No one touches him. He gets up. Wentzler goes and returns it for a touchdown. Show me the beginning of the play to see if that's a fumble or an incomplete pass. The Zebra's figuring this out. Otherwise, this is a touchdown Surge. Holy crap. Okay, they're calling it incomplete. That's better. Incomplete pass. Jeez Louise. All right, so it's 2nd and 10. That's scary. It didn't look like a fumble, but what are you going to do? All right. The land down under in Australia. That's right. That is right, Charles. And hands it off up the middle. Gets about to the 25. 5 on the run. Seelig on the carry. Number 8, Justice Seelig. All right. Just getting underway. We got a 4-streamer today. We got a nice little break after this game, but we have 4 games rocking and rolling. Scotty's on both sides. Appreciate the help, my man. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4 for the Bravos. Rolling out to the right. Runs in it, running. Might be able to get the first down around the outside, and does. And gets all the way to the 40. Moving those chains. Yeah, like it was weird to see there, Duco. Like, they just hop on it, get up, and run it into the end zone for a touchdown. Like, the play looked dead. Like, everybody's just walking around except for a couple guys that buy the football. But yeah, totally incomplete. It is 1st and 10 for the Bravos. That would have been crazy. It would have been a crazy start to the game. All right, here we go. At the 36-yard line, he's out of bounds. Play action fake. Sinnett's got time in the pocket. Rolling to the outside, down low. He's got protection. Running back up top. Nowhere to go, nowhere to throw. And throws in the direction of Cruikshank, I believe. Yeah, so far away, it's hard to tell. It's like we're watching this game out up there in the blimp. The replay, way short of the shank. All right. The Cruikshank. Well, the pressure was It wasn't too much pressure there on that one. He's able to maneuver around the pocket. Looking, 3-man rush, screen pass set up. The Surge seemed to be there. Ooh, it's very close to a first down. Very, very close. Let me see. That was Harold Blasco on the run. Oh, these 2-yard short, so it's 3rd and 2. Just short. Harold Blasco. Number 28. All right, 3rd and 2 at the 44. Got to get to 46. Motion, hands it off. Gobbled up. Loses a yard. Tackle for a loss. And the Bravos are going to have to punt. Greb with the smashing. They had Molina out there, the 3rd running back with a carry already for the Bravos. They had Seelig. They had Bosco. They had Molina. Boom, stuffed. Wait. Are they going for this? Their offense still on the field. 4th and 3 at their own 44. Sinnott in the shotgun, running back to his left. Motion, takes it up. They are going for it. Sinnott goes up top, incomplete. Surge gets the turnover on downs. Wait, there's a flag coming down up top now. A late flag coming in on top. Are they going to get him with a PI? Are they gonna gift him a first down? Pass interference on the defense. So it's a first down for the Surge. Angle on the penalty. First down for the Bravos. Penalty on the Surge. Wow. All good, Scotty. Appreciate the love in the beginning. Anything helps, especially this early or late for you. Motion up top, goes back down low. Sinnott, running back to the left, hands it off. And the draw of the middle pass midfield for a gain of 5. Seelig on the run. Seelig on the run. Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. Seelig on the run. Oh, baby. A lot of preseason football today. I will only be covering the late game tonight for the preseason. I got a couple of Canadian Football League games a few hours after this one is done. Motion down low as the Shank hands it off the middle, though, and gets about 4. It'll be less than a yard short of a first down. That was the Molina on the carry. Vensler on the stop yet again. Oh, man. Now I'm in the mood for this big, giant pretzel. Sorry. The name just reminded me of these gigantic pretzels when I was in Disney World last year. The German pretzels. Oh, my God. The big, amazing. So amazing. All right, 3rd and 1. In the shotgun yet again. Fakes the handoff. Sinnott's got time in the pocket. Throwing it over the middle. Nobody open. They're all covered. It'll be 4th and 1. They went for 4th and 3 before. They're closer now. Shorter distance. You got to think they're going for the first down yet again. They're going for it on 4th. Keep on cruising. Giants fan says, go Surge, go. They're the favorites. They're the home team, though. What in the world? What in the all types of floppy seals is that? Welcome in, Birdwatcher. Shotgun. Sinnott up the middle. Runs for it. Gets the first down. Boom. Moving the chains. Got him, got him, got him. This is a very long, methodical drive, apparently, for the Bravos. Feel like they had the ball the whole first quarter already. Go, Bravos, go, Bravos, go. Go, Bravos, go, Bravos, go. That's right, Tuco. 5 minutes in. All Bravos marching down the fields. Just keep marching, just keep marching, just keep marching. Under center, single back, tight formation, trips right by the tight end spot. And flash and fake, plenty of time. I was like, where's the ball? Fooled everybody, dumps it off up top, and gets about 4 yards on that reception. The Dragon on the catch. I don't read tie. Yes. That says floppy seal. Does it say floppy seal? It says floppy seal. All right. At the 39-yard line, drive continues. 2nd and 7. Shotgun. Sinnott's got time. Oh, he doesn't throw it. And, he gets sacked. I thought he got away, but they blew it dead. So it's like a 9 or 10-yard loss there. As Sinnott just kept dropping back, and then they wrap him up. Kareb got him. He wrapped him up, holds on to him, and then lets him go so he doesn't get slammed with a 15-yard penalty. Wise decision. He's smart, wicked smart. 3rd and forever. 3rd and 19. They lost 12. 12 on that sack. Man, oh man. All right, here we go. Backed up on their own 49. Sitting in trouble. Moves around the pocket and gobbled up again. The Surge coming through. Back-to-back sacks. Caress. Saying his name wrong. Number 54 right up the middle. Bang, bang, bang. Got him. Smashes that drive right there. So after about the first half of the first quarter, 4th and 26 for the Bravos, and they got to punt it away. They used up half the quarter on that drive, and they get nothing. Bouncy scoops it up at the 14. Surge on the return to the 20. Flag on the play. 25-30 down the sideline. 35-40, 45-50. Good. Be gone down the sideline for a touchdown. Pause for the flag. Probably holding. But he returns it all the way. Harley Jr. to the house. Man. Jeez. Just turns the corner. Gone. But flag on the play. It's probably going to be a holding on the offense, unless there's maybe a random hands to the face on the Bravos. Greetings, fellow football fanatics. What's up, Godin? What's happening? Football, full day of football. All Saturday, all football. 3 fouls! And they're all on Stuttgart. Holding. Illegal block. Holding. Declined. Another holding. Bring it back. They made sure that is. No wonder why it was easy for Harley to get a touchdown on that return. 3 illegal blocks. And Harley returns it for a touchdown that is negated. Illegal block and 2 other holdings. 3,300 subscribers for the Birdwatcher. Can't be wrong. It is true. It is true. All Baltimore, all the time for the Birdwatcher. Covering all the Birdwatcher, all the birdie games. The Baltimore Orioles. Go check out Birdwatcher. Sub it up. Do it now. What you waiting for? 7:20 left in the first quarter. The ELF winding down, people. Last few weeks, but it's okay, because then we get into the NFL. One league ends, one begins. All right, so backed up the Surge to their own 15-yard line. Austria. So we'll see what Riley Hennessy will be able to do for the Surge. They got Pedro out there. Number 17, the wide receiver. Ready to rock and roll. But Harley and Gaia are the main guys. Pedro can do some damage as well. So those 3 wide receivers are a force. Gaia had 13 touchdowns on the season. No big deal. But Harley's the game breaker. Gaia will give you a nice little stiff arm to the face. But Harley's going to run right by you and say, deuces. 7 more likes to 30. Let's go. It's the postseason, people. The postseason football. Can't go wrong. Keep up the good work. Indeed. Awesome. What is... Oh, man. No wonder why it's taking so long. They're not showing the commercials, but they're just lollygagging around, so there's got to be a whole blast of commercials right now. That's why it's taking forever to get to the next play. I don't see an injury on the field. Yeah, because this is taking forever. Yeah, it must have been a super long set of commercials. All right, here we go. Lined up in the pistol and hands it off of the middle, grinding to the 20, 5 yards on the run. Hunter, number 2 on the carry, getting the starts. Bum. Usually gets a little Hunter and Oyiwo. But we'll see him probably in a little while unless he's injured and hearing about an injury. But let's see. I didn't watch the last week of the season because it didn't really matter. Runs up the middle and grinding for 4, 3rd and 1. Playoffs. Talking about playoffs. That was Hunter again. So 2 runs for Hunter, 9 yards, 3rd and 1. I love the European League of Football logo. That diving one-handed catch. Pretty darn sweet. Pretty sweet. We're not going to have bots all day during the 3 games, but the night game. Preseason football should be bot heavy. The quarterback sneaked down low, gets the 2 yards and a 1st down, and a flag tossed by the zebra. Bam. Wham, bam, bam. Football all day Saturday. Gonna be glorious. Oh, a face mask. Sorry, not holding. Face mask on the defense. Drop him for another 15. Bam. Pleading his case. Not gonna work. Slapping him with a 15-yard penalty. Face mask action. World peace. Through football. That would be amazing. The Olympics, you think the Olympics would be able to do it? You know, maybe football, soccer. It still doesn't bring about world peace. Too many people brainwashed by their beliefs. And rolling it down low. And goes out of bounds for a gain about 4 or 5 by Hennessy. Ooh, they're not going to throw the flag on a late hit. They are letting it... wasn't too bad, letting it play out. All we are saying is give football a chance. No? Okay. Never mind. I'll stop singing. Nah, I'm just kidding. Of course I'll be singing later. Don't worry. There'll be more ugly singing. Have no fear. The Rhino's here in the pistol. And hands it up in the middle and stuffed. Only gets 1 yard on the run to the 46. As the Surge are trying to surge on through left to right on your screen. All we are saying is give football a chance. 3rd and long 4. 4, maybe 5. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Still no score between the Bravos and the Surge. In the shotgun, right about to his left, 4 wide. Rushing 5. He's got time going deep down low. And good coverage. Don't know if he got hit early. Gaia wants the flag. He's complaining. No flag. Incomplete. Super tight coverage. No separation. And the Surge will have to punt it away. Bam. Let's see. His arms are his body's there, kind of all over him. But no call. That could have easily been pass interference. They let that one slide. That one's iffy, man. I don't know. That looked like a little bit too much contact. Slightly underthrown ball. Defender kind of was like right there. Body, arm contact a little. But they let him play. And punted away by the Surge. Down the sideline, bounces inside the 20. Oof. Viva los Bravos. Cruikshank coming back out there for the Bravos. 4.5 left in the first. I wonder if I'm going to get my Daniel Jones jersey today. Let me check my email for some updates. Survey says nothing out there yet. Man, oh man, Riley Hennessy's annoyed on the sideline. So the Bravos have the ball back at their own 19, going right to left. Sinnott. O-line adjustments. What's up, District Nation? He's here. New young streamer. Tearing it up. Slants over the middle to the 26. 7 yards on that quick reception. Toradelia. Jordy. Jordito. Little Jordy on the play. I'm going to call him Little Jordy instead of Toradelia. That is just too long to say. I like Little Jordy. Yeah, Little Jordy. Jordito. DN in the house. What do you got up on the streaming front? Pressure. Swings it up top. Bang! Right away. Smashed. Loses 3 to be third down. Seelig has nowhere to go. Play doesn't develop. And the Surge shut it down. Shut it down now. Bam. Last night you got 580 views. JJ didn't stream, so some came to you. Gained 4 subs. Bang. More than me last night. More than me, so that's top notch. Yep. The CFL is slowed down, but baseball, that keeps cruising all year long, man. You got to rock the baseball. That's the way to get ahead, man. If you want to get ahead fast, baseball is the ticket. Throwing it up top. It's his man and diving close to the first down. This might be 4th and short. Seelig on that. They're going to give it to him. They give him the first as he stumbled forward. Just enough. Oh, man. Yeah, so I was covering the CFL, and District Nation was rocking the Nats and the Phillies. Awesome stuff. Good stuff there in District Nation. What up, Steve from New Hampshire? Welcome in. Steve. Good morning. We got playoff football right here out there in Stuttgart. We got a good one. No score, but this one is pretty good so far. 2.5 left in the first. Sinnott over the middle to the 35. Rolled on over. Gains about 7 to the 36. The Dragon on the catch. All right. The District Nation. Make sure you guys go check out the District Nation. Give him a sub. Help him get closer and closer to 100 subs as he starts out his streaming career. When does the CFL start postseason? They're in week 12 right now. Week 12 of 21. 12 of 21. So we got a ways to go. We're in the second half of the season. Pass in the middle. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. And then rolled on down. Big time play for Flores Calderon. Bang. The Bravos deep into the Surge territory. Just a little button hook over the middle. And gets all the yak he can handle. What up, Sticks? Sticks has arrived as well. Let's go. What up, Sticks? In and out all day, doing yard work, taking breaks, going on walks, eating salads, the Sticks way. The breaks will be necessary. It's a salad, isn't it? Screen pass set up top. Makes the grab. The offense does its job. The offensive line and gets about 9 to the 20 at the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Danger zone. Oh, baby. That was Seelig on the screen pass. Getting 9. All right. The Braavos might be the first one to draw blood. But here we are, less than 30 seconds left in the first. We might have a 0-0 score after 1. And hands it off first down to the 16. Gets a quick 5-er. Oh, the ball might have came out, but I think it was down first as they're blowing it dead. Seelig on the run. La 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 la. You're the Vikings winning it all in the ELF. They might. They have been dangerous the last few years. I'm just worried about those Ravens, man. Those pesky Ravens. And I think the Rhine Fire might upset the Nordic Storm tomorrow morning, and that's going to make me mad. But I would love to see the Storm take out the reigning, defending, back-to-back champions, the Rhine Fire. But they're always dangerous. They're in it, and they could easily march their way down and win the whole thing again. But the Vikings and Ravens seem a step ahead. They both have the bye this week. They'll be taking on the winners of this weekend. But I'd like to see my Storm move on. But you may be right, District Nation. The Vikings might be too good. 1 quarter down, 3 to go. Just getting started on this football Saturday. Wham, bam, bam. We got 4 today, but only 1 tomorrow morning. The Fire and the Storm. It's a good one tomorrow morning. It is definitely a good one. The two teams have had 2 very close matchups during the season. The Storm were able to win one of them, and they lost in week 14 last week. So anybody can take that game, but the Storm will be home. So we'll see. Fire taking the win is a long call. I mean, watching the Storm play lately, it's kind of it's a little disappointing, and I'm worried. The Storm have no kicking. They have no special teams. They can't kick field goals. They can't kick extra points, and I think that's going to bite them big time. That's going to destroy them big time. But I'm hoping the home crowd and J.J. Clark tears it up and they destroy the Fire tomorrow morning. I'll be decked out. I'm going to be wearing my Storm hoodie, rocking my Storm hat, of course, and see if we can take out the Fire. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. What the heck? Alright, so they're at a commercial break, people. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the Rhino Nation. La 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 la. Whoo! At least there's no commercials to watch. I don't want to see that nonsense. That nonsense. What up, bud? Welcome in. Thumb it up. Let's go. Let's flip and go. Hey-o. Thanks for the sub. Hopefully it's not a bot that's sneaking in now before tonight's game. Pesky bots. Stuttgart's challenging the play that the runner was down. I got to see the replay. The home field advantage may be negated. Yeah, I don't know how much that's going to help them there, Duco. I don't know. Kicking's at least 10 to 20% of the game. Yeah, and they don't have that. That hurts them big time. Let's see, Braavos, he's going down. His hands are on there. Those are fine, as long as it's not an elbow or a forearm. Let me see, does the head hit? Don't see the elbow going down. Show us more. It does look the football's out. Oh, now they're showing the knee. Yeah, the knee is down. Yeah, they're showing the knee And then the ball comes out afterwards. Tonight is preseason, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, yes. 10 o'clock Eastern Time. What game is it? I forget the game offhand. I think it's the Cardinals. Unsuccessful challenge and runner was down. The Cardinals, Dolphins? Cardinals, Saints? I forget the other team. Let me see. Cardinals, Raiders. Cardinals, Raiders. I thought I covered the Raiders. I did. Yeah. Cardinals, Raiders. I did cover one of those games each for both teams. So. Alright. So here we go. The Braavos now going left to right at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. As we start the second quarter. And rolling out to his right, pointing on the run. And goes out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, 7 yards. 6-7 yards on that run. Free bacon. Who's talking about bacon? Now I'm hungry. On the way to the dump today, you saw somebody's pig just walking down the road, carefree, enjoying his walk. Bacon. Oh, it was 8 yards. He got it at the 2:13. Okay. And plenty of time to pass. In the pocket. Watch out behind you. Lofts it to the back of the end zone. Deflected, incomplete. Had a chance for an interception. Sheesh. Cernuda, the tight end, was intended target. Still say the Super Bowl should be a 2-game total. Points affair with each team hosting a home game. That's an interesting take. Free bacon. Interesting. 2-game affair. And takes a snap. Swings it slightly with the middle. A little bit too far in front of him. Incomplete. Trying to go to the Cruikshank. No can do. Bam. Not the best pass there. It was dangerous. Needed to get it more to the body. It was more outside. Had to be more inside there. Tad off the mark. They're lining up like they're going for it. What? They don't want the 3. They want the 6. Really, really, really. They're at the 8-yard line. All right. 4th and 2. Let's go. Offense still out there. Rock and roll. No running back needed. Takes the snap. Sitting in the pocket. Throwing it up top. Nobody there. Incomplete. Gets the flag. Gonna get the pass interference. Gonna get the PI. Going a little Jordito. Little Jordy. Oh, there's penalties on both teams. All right. Holding on the offense, holding on the defense. Replay it. Offsetting penalties. Few draws in the grand finals in the Australian rules of rugby league. Ooh. And there's been a replay of the second game, and it's been a whitewash. Destroying. All right, going forward again, the second shot. Got to get to the 11. Motion down low, the Cruikshank. Running back to his right. Sinnott. And snaps the ball. Here we go. Goes over the middle and falls down. Waiting for the flag. Maybe just tripped down on his own. And little Jordy and can't make the play. There's a whole bunch of collisions. Bang, 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 and down they go. No flag, no nothing. Jordy and Cruikshank down. A couple Surge members as well. There's no flag, no nothing, and it's turnover on downs. The score stays 0-0, and the Bravos... That's right. So Surge taking on over 1 minute into the second quarter. At their own 8-yard line, going right to left in the pistol, hands it off, cuts in the middle, got some room to run, big hole, juking going up top, get it to the outside, to the 22, 14 yards on the run, first down for the Surge. Who was this guy who's 222? He's got a super long last name. Hold on. Yeah, not much. I'm trying to get the pronunciation down. I'm not hearing it too well. Let me see here. Vagestrak. Oh, man, that's going to be tough. All right, and fakes hand throwing, swings it up top, hits his man, Harley. Only gets about 3. Man. Vagestrak. All right, I'll do my best. What up, Paulie? What's going on? How are the Elves this morning? Say what? Runs up the middle, and it's close to a first down. It was a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1. Vagestrak on the run. Vagestrak. Gotta love the crispy, yummy, delicious, tasty, yummy bacon. Extra yummy. These games might be out there on the Fire Stick. Did you find them there, Giants fan? Or the Roku app or whatever it is that Vince always tells us about? Sneaks it up the middle. It's going to be close. It looks like he's a little bit short initially on the sneak there by Hennessy. But it depends on the scrum stack. The spot from the scrum stack. Vazikstack. Vazik? Not Vegas stack, it's Vazikstack. Vazik. And they're giving it to him, first down. If you had a pig, his name would be Kevin. Kevin Bacon. Watching on the Roku, going deep! Overthrown, intercepted at the 30! What in the world? 35-40 on the return, out of bounds at the 44. Boom, boom, boom. Diego with the pick. Terrible pass by Hennessy. Boo. Man, the offense is today in shambles. All defense so far for both teams. Wow. Wow. We got a game, people. We got a defensive battle. And I figured with Hennessy and Sinnott, we'd have some crazy scoring, but here we are, still 0-0 in the second quarter. And Diego with the pick. Awful pass. That was 5 yards overthrown by Hennessy. Arnold. The harder it is to remember, the harder it is to forget. All right, at the 45, left to right. Send it back out there, blowing it dead. Full start.
Liar! What have I done?
1st and 15 for the Bravos. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. All right. We are at the final 50. Less than 50 to go for 3,000 subscribers. Hopefully we make a nice little push today with the 2 CFL games and the preseason tonight. We'll see what happens. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Bounce to the outside and gets about 4. Gets a late flag tossed in there. So it's 2nd and 11 at the moment, but might have been a face mask. He's adjusting it. I didn't see it. It is a face mask on the defense. Boom, 15 yards, 1st down. The Bravos gifted 15, moving into Stuttgart territory. Let's go. Powerful indeed. Good stuff there, Charles. Appreciate it. The Charles, rise and shine. Nice and early. Charles with us. All right, at the 41-yard line. Cruising. Who will draw first blood? Takes the snap. He's got time. Sits in the pocket all day to pass. Over the middle. Bam! To the 24. Gets up off the ground. Goes to the 20. Oh, baby. There we go. Cruikshank. Let's go. There it is. The Bravos on the attack. All right. 5 minutes into the second. Sinnott checking his watch. Nope, wait, that's his play card. My bad. Move that pigskin. Braavos. Looking, throwing it up top. Hits his man to the 12er. The Dragon on the reception. 2nd and 2. 8 yards on that one. 5 likes to 30. If we can get 30 and beyond for an ELF playoff game, that is what's up. We usually get, I think maybe 32 for the ELF. Maybe. But maybe we'll get more people to pop in since it's the playoffs. Playoffs? Well, they only gave him 7. Sinnott in the shotgun. Seelig to his left. The Rhino Nation. What a great way to end the week. This is how we're starting the week. Throws it up top and gobbled up right away. Good defense on the outside as he got it to Cruikshank. Can't give him time to run the ball because he will slice and dice you up. But stop him right away to be 3rd and 3. Loses a yard on that swing up top. Well done, Surge. Well done. Here we go. Fakes the pitch up top. Rolling down low to the right. On the run. Trying to hit his man for a 1st down. Cruikshank can't make the catch. By the out of bounds. By the marker. Incompletes. 8:38 left. And it's 4th and 3. Sinnott going to the sideline. And they'll take the points this time. They had enough going for it on 4th down with the Surge stuffing them on the last drive. And are they going for it? Did he come back on the field? I saw Sinnott going on. Sinnott's coming back on. No, wait. They're taking the timeout. They're going to think it over. Think it over. I think they're going to go for it. like a rhinestone cowboy. That's right, Charles. That's right. Playoffs, playoffs, playoffs. Playoffs? You kidding me? We got the playoffs. We covered the whole UFL. We covered the playoffs. We covered the European League of Football. And now we're covering the playoffs. We're also covering the CFL. And we will cover the playoffs, which leads to the NFL. Obviously, as many games as we can. And, of course, the playoffs and the Super Bowl. The running man has a lot of stamina. Yeah, it's a 4-gamer today. We'll see how that preseason game goes tonight. We're just getting started. We're going to have a little break. Going to get some food, relax, and then bang, bang, bang. I got to set up my redirects to my other streams, but we are cruising. And then tonight we go from the CFL directly to the Cardinals and the Raiders. All right, from the 13, going for it, on the run to the outside, gets it. First down to the 7, Sinnott on the run. First and goal for the Bravos. First and goal. Do you remember that famous rant from John Morant? The Mo rant? I do not. Number 78 is eligible as we're just about halfway through the second quarter. All right, here we go. First and goal at the 7. Shotgun tight formation and hands it up the middle and stuffed by the Surge. Stuffed. So it'll be second and goal at the 7. Nowhere to go for Seelig. Jim Mora. Oh, Jim Mora of the Saints said playoffs. Yeah, he was on the Colts though when he did that rant. Jim Mora. Yeah, it's Jim Mora. Jim Mora. I thought you were talking about John Morant on basketball. I'm like, John Morant. I formation under center. And hands over the middle. No room to run. Gobbled up. Loses another yard. Well, they had him at the 5. They backed him up back to the 7. Yeah, so it's third and goal from the 7. What kind of spotting are they doing with this football? So Seelig had nowhere to go. Destroyed. Ah, he's running away. All good there, Scotty. I will catch you later. Catch you soon. Appreciate the love on both sides. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Playoffs? We're just trying to win a game. We couldn't do diddly poo out there. Oh, that's great. And 50-50 ball up top. Knocked away. No flag. Good coverage. Of course, Cruikshank wants a flag. Every wide receiver wants the flag. Huzzah! Nothing. Fourth and goal at the 6 or 7 yard line. Top of the morning, New Brand. We got a 4-streamer, New Brand. 4-streamer today. Good thing we get a little bit of a break after this game. So they're finally going for the field goal to take the 3-point lead with 6.5 left in the half. So they're at the left hash. It should be easy peasy, but we can't take anything for granted. Flag. Well, not flag. I just seen him blowing it dead. Now I see the flag. Delay of game. Back him up 5 yards. Silly, silly, silly. Top of the morning, New Brand. Orhas. Out here for the field goal attempts. 28 yards away. Snap, hold, kick. Got him. Inside the left upright for 3. Bravos. 3-0. 3-0, peoples. What up, Steve? Tonight's a big game for the CFL. Two good teams. Yeah, the night game is the Riders and the Stamps. I hope it's a doozy. I hope it's awesome, Steve. Hopefully we get a big crowd for the Riders and the Stamps. We got the Lions and the Argos earlier on. And then we'll rock and roll with the Cardinals and the Raiders. So, plenty of football today. Football all day. I see we have the Surge of Stuttgart versus the Bravos of Madrid, eh? Indeed we do. New Brand, thanks for being a monthly member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And New Brand also brings the trivia. Usually during the second game on a Saturday. In the early evening. New Brand bringing the New Brand Rising Rhino football trivia. All football, all the time. Pretty much. We do mix in a couple little things, but it's darn near football all the time. But once I do it all the time, then it'll really hit home. But it's mostly football most of the time. How much time is left? There's 6:26 left in the first half. EG. 3-0 Bravos. Hopefully you guys took the under. Man, oh man. So still plenty of time left in this first half of the Surge to get it going. But very slow start. The Bravos outplaying the Surge quite a bit here in the first, but it's only 3-0. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So the second half is gonna be big time. Big time. All right. I did not get any of the provisions or A1 sauce yet. I have 3 hours after this game, so I think I'm going to run to the supermarket after this, get some food and little things. And if I have time, I could set up the crock pot for tonight. But we'll see. Don't know if that'll happen, but yeah, I'm going to have to run to the store to pick up some things. Right after this bad boy. Playoffs, baby. Playoffs, New Brands. Playoffs. All right, here we go. Kicking it off. Didn't wager on this one. All right, Steve. Good, good, good. Returning it from the 3. Fakes the reverse. Going down low. He's got some room. 30, 35, 40. He's going to be good. One got to be the kicker. And the kicker takes him down to the 13. Oh, man. Pedro almost takes it to the house. The kicker saves the day inside the 20. The fake on the reverse. Got him. Pedro had plenty of room to run. He returned it from the goal line and all the way down low. Fakes the other reverse as well. And the kicker able to push him out of bounds. Oh, man. No, it wasn't the kicker. It looked like the kicker. All right. Well, it wasn't Ordhas. It was Aguado Vento, the linebacker. I thought the only guy that could possibly be back there was the kicker, but it was the linebacker. All right, so the Surge after the 13 swings it up top into the flat to the 10, 5, all the way to the 3. That should be a first down for the Surge. It's going to be first and goal just like that. Just like that. Man, oh man. All right, here we go with the 3 in the pistol. And hands it off at the middle. Gets about 1.5 yards. And then dragged back. Man, oh man. That was Hunter on the run. Can't get on in. Rhino Trivia every Saturday. All football, all the time. Paul forgot the A1. I know. I gotta remember. I'm gonna get it today. I think I'll just pick it up today. That was Boa before. Boa is number 11. And hands it off down low, easily into the end zone. Touchdown Surge, taking the lead. Hunter. Boom. Starts with Pedro, ends with Hunter, pounding it in there. Boom, the Surge strike back, take the lead. 6-3. Bang. Oh, baby. Extra point to make this 7-3. That was quick after waiting and waiting all game long with no points. Bam, the Surge scores so quick. Extra points. Got him 7-3. So 4:48 left in the second quarter. Now the action's happening. Now the scoring is coming. What up, 17 Clipper? Lock in Madrid. They had a couple drives but didn't get many points. Their offense looking like they're holding their own. They just can't get in the end zone there, Clipper. Just can't get in the end zone. Looking forward to the CFL Showdown tonight. That's right, Steve. That is right. Godin not liking it. Man, oh man. So 4:48 on the clock. The Bravos going to have plenty of time to see what they can do. Cruikshank set back for the return. There's a Cruikshank. Yep, Godin. Roger, all clear. 7-3 Surge. Points on the board now. I thought it might go to half 3-0, but it's good. We got a touchdown, 7-3 Surge. We're in good shape. What is Madrid's defense weakness on the defense and why? Well, their defense has been holding their own today. It was a special teams that hurt them on that big return on the kickoff. Otherwise, the Bravos playing pretty solid, but they're down by 4. I really haven't seen too much weaknesses yet. I mean, they let that touchdown run in the middle from the goal line from 3 yards out, but that was just one play. Otherwise, they're holding the Surge. That kick return, the special teams destroyed him there, Freeman. And that's what destroyed him so far today. But you got to like what Madrid's doing so far, offensively and defensively. But man, oh man, Pedro returning it all the way to the 13. So that short field was huge. And the Surge came through. All right, let's see if the Bravos offense can kick in. 2 running backs in the backfield under center. Sinnott, play action fake. He's got time. Good blocking by the offensive line. Backing up, checks it down. And hits Molina. Gets to the line of scrimmage, breaking a tackle. Gets an extra 2 to the 48. So it'll be 2nd, 8, and 8. Bush on the stop. But good question there, Freeman. Good question. Yeah, I don't like how Sinnott just kept dropping back. He had plenty of time to pass, but you don't want to drop back past 10, 11, 12 yards. And Molina had some work to do to get just back to the line of scrimmage and then broke a tackle for an extra 2. So you can't just keep floating backwards. Ridiculous. So the Bravos win, they take on the Vikings. They say if the Surge wins, they're going to go to Munich. All right. Either way, going to be some good games next week after today and tomorrow. Should be awesome. Playoff football, it's all exciting. Motion up top, under center, Sinnott, 2nd and 9. And play action fake, plenty of time in the pocket, all day to pass. All day, rolling to the right, nobody open. Throws it down low on the check down, gets about 3, maybe 4 for the Dragon. Flag coming down, nope. They must have got rid of it off the screen. But all day to pass. Just can't make anything happen for Sinnott. They had the flag on the screen. Illegal man downfield. 5 yards, back him up. Oh, no. So there goes that 4-yard play. They back him up 5. It's 2nd and 14 after the penalty. 2nd and 14. Nunez going down the field. All right, backed up at their own 43 in the shotgun, running back to the right. And screen pass and gobbled up back at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 14. Seibert on the stop. Nowhere to go for Seibert. There we go. Okay. What time is the second ELF playoff game today? There is none. It's tomorrow morning. So today at 9 o'clock Eastern, tomorrow 9 o'clock Eastern. Fire and Storm. Takes the shotgun snap pressure. Uh-oh. Surge all over him this time. Getting away. Sinner going up top past the ref. On the run. Looking downfield. Pump fakes. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage in an extra 2. Close to midfield. Flag on the play. Don't know if it's offensive, defensive, holding. My guess, offensive. Yeah, there's only one playoff game a day now for the European League of Football. Saturday morning, Sunday morning, next Saturday morning, next Sunday morning. Playoffs. And then the championship game 2 weeks from tomorrow. Oh, it's holding on the defense. Holding on the defense. Oh, man. Automatic first down. That's why nobody's open. Holding. First down for the Braavos. Ouch. Rough penalty. Rough penalty on 3rd and 14. Yeah, so 5-yard penalty. Yeah, it sounds like it's, yeah, because it is, guy. Come on, know the game. Defensive holding is an automatic first down. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bravos. How does this announcer not know this stuff? Anyway, from the 48-yard line, here we go. You know it, Steve. You know it. Glad to help. Going deep down low. Hits his man. What a grab at the 25 and out of bounds at the 20. The Dragon coming through. Boom. The Dragon. Oh, there's a flag coming down. What? Flag. He was wide open. Seaming down the sideline. We got hands to the face, maybe, on the right tackle. Oh, it's holding on the offense. There goes that. Bring them back. Bring them back. Go Stuttgart. Go. What up, Brent? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, yeah. At halftime, I'm going to take a little walk, check the mailbox, get a little exercise in the morning because I got a 4-stream day. I'm going to be sitting down all day, so I want to move the legs and the body. He's got time to pass, going deep, down low, floats it to him. Oh, the defender gets a hand on it. Can't make the play, incomplete. 2:26 left in the first. Surge still up by 4, 7-3. Man, oh man. Almost dropped it in there. He had to get that more to the outside for the Cruikshank and can't make the play. Was it Vladovic? Something like that. Vladovic on the defense on the breakup. Yeah, he didn't. Sinan had to get that more towards out of bounds, the sideline. All right, at the 42, here we go. 2nd and 20. And they dropped the T. Oh, it's a delay of game. They didn't get the timeout. 2nd and 25. What are you doing, Braavos? Don't know what they're doing. They're crumbling on this drive. They're crumbling. Currently busy with the yard sale, Tuck the puppy. Good stuff, Tuck. Good stuff. For you and your mom's move to an apartment. All right. Tear it up. Pressure and sacked all the way back at the 22. What in the world? Seibert. It's going to be 3rd and a zillion. A zillion. What is going on? Bang. Redunculous. And 2-minute warning. 3rd and 39. 3rd and 39. That is insanity. All right, people, make sure you hit that like button. Smash that thumbs up. Let's go. Let's push this algorithm in the right way for the Rising Rhino. And if you're not subscribed, please think about subbing it up, joining the Rhino Nation for all your football needs. We got the Argos and the Lions in a little while later on today, followed by the Rough Riders and the Stamps. Going to be an awesome game in the evening. And then right after that, we have the Cardinals and the Raiders NFL preseason game. We got 4 games, 3 different football leagues. This is what we do. Man, oh man. 3rd down and enough yardage to start your own farm. It's true. It is true. But a simple defensive holding for 5 yards will give them a 1st down. So don't hold. Play smart. Wicked smart defense. I'm sensing a screen pass. A little RB screen, perhaps. But the Braavos are just going the wrong way. Third and 39. Pure insanity, I tell you. Pure insanity. The final 2 minutes. The Surge have 2 timeouts left, so the Braavos. But if the Surge stop them, they have plenty of time and 2 timeouts. Get some more points on the board. Possibly go up by 7 or more. But we shall see. Start your own farm. Little mini farm, but a farm nonetheless. Super long commercial break, apparently. Super long. I gotta do laundry, too. I got time tomorrow, but I might be doing things, so I might have to put the laundry on now. Well, at halftime. Los Bravos versus the Lost Bravos. Oh, they're lost. They're going the wrong way. They were dominating this game for so long. The 1 kick return and then 1 pounding it in, and they're down 7-3. It's interesting. All right. The Surge crowd going nuts, blasting on those drums. And hands it off up top and gets 2 to the 25. All right, they'll have to punt it away now. Punting it away and making the Surge use a timeout. That was Molina for 2. I need a laundry, Fairy. I do. I do. I didn't do it in the last week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So I got a pile built up. Well, less time to do it during the day because, at work, which is ridiculous. This whole work thing. Don't know if I have 2 loads to do, but at least 1 load to do today. Probably 2 loads worth. But we'll get 1 done today. We'll do 1. We'll do 1. We'll do 1. I should throw a load on at halftime. And then after the game, I could toss in the dryer. That's what I should do. I'll throw it in the laundry, throw it in the washing machine, and then go take a walk. That's what I'll do. Start at the halftime. Make that 10-minute break top notch. All right. So here we go. Braavos punting away. Foomp. Line drive punt. Bounces at the 41. Gets past him. 35-30, 25-20. Bounces inside the 20 to 18. The line drive punt works. It works. All right, so backing up the Surge. Let's see what they can do. Whoo! Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. All right. Let's go. Put the laundry in the crock pot. No. That is not going to happen. That is bad news. That is bad news there, Godin. Braavos for the Bravos. Thrown over the middle, hits his man to the 25, breaking 2 tackles, gets a first down up to the 30, and out of bounds. Bam. Let's go. Oh, Yawo coming through, getting his first touch of the day. With that little reception, a little stiff arm. Bow. 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 Sorry, Madrid fans, you bet on them. Your season's over. Oh, Clipper, you gave him the kiss of death. That is not good. Not good, Clipper. Not good. All right, here we go in the shotgun. Slant over the middle. Hits his man. Off the hands. Stone hands. What are you doing? Boa. 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 Boa with the drop. You fool. 2nd and 10. Womp womp. Ridiculous. 94 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Surge. Up 7-3. All right, here we go. At their own 29, right to left. Rock and roll. Takes the snap, no running back needed. Blitzing. Sixer. Thrown up top. Overthrown. Incomplete on the man-to-man coverage. Nothing. Going to the Bua. Going to the Bua yet again. Just overthrown by about 4 yards. And they might give Madrid some time if they throw another incompletion here. 2 more likes to the big 3. Oh, let's go. Let's get it. And, I think he drew him offsides. The flag, they're letting him play. They don't blow it dead. Going up top. He drops the interception. Incomplete. So they get a free 5er. Free 5er on that one. They had 2 guys to jump off sides with the hard count there by Hennessy. Well done. Free play, but almost was a pick. Come on, Zebras, make it quick. You got this. It's easy. You saw it. You got it. Offsides. Defense. Still 3rd down. 3rd down. Third down. Germany, third down. Here we go. Almost at halftime, people. It's almost break time. Goes up top into the flat and gets a first down past the 40 to the 43. All right, huge penalty. And bam. Let's go. Booah. Booah coming through. What's up, Dr. Delay? What's happening? Good morning to the delay. Rise and shine. It's football time. 10:16 on East Coast. 8:16 Rhino time. Dr. Delay in the building. And going deep. Got him in wide open. Oh, baby. Breaks the tackle all the way to the end zone for a touchdown with a super spike. The Geyer rising on up wide open over the middle. They don't cover him. It's 13-3. Surge. Touchdown. Boom. Pow! How do you leave him wide open? The deep post to the house. Breaking the tackle. Loves the stiff arm. Easily gets in the end zone. Geyer blowing the house down. 13-3. Glorious. Just like that. 2-score game. Surge on top. Wow. Extra points. Got him 14-3. 11-point lead, a flag on the play during the extra point. Man, oh man, dope. Rough stuff there, Godin, rough stuff. Beautiful. The Surge spreading it on now. Breakthrough play. All sides on the defense. And forcing the try, which is good. So, decline guy? Come on. Decline it. Amateurs, I tell you. So, extra point is good, 14-3. Man, oh man. Wide open. Geyer, as they show the replay. Wide open. Wide open. Man, this second quarter disaster for Madrid. First quarter they looked good. They couldn't get in the end zone, and that is biting them big time. A turnover on downs in Stuttgart territory, and then they only get 3 the other time. And instead of 14-14, we're looking at 14-3. Surge on top. Coming through in the clutch is huge. As a lifelong Bravo fan since 8/23/25, 9/20 Central Time, this is the worst performance in franchise history. Your knowledge of the franchise history. Indeed. Returning it from the 2-3 yard line, left to right past the 20-25. Cruikshank, the joystick out to the 37. So 40 seconds left for the Bravos. It can't be peaches and cream every day. The Joey Ramone. The Ramones. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Hurry, hurry, hurry. La 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 la. Bum 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 bum. Ah bam 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 bam. Bum 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 bum. Ba bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. Takes the snap. Come on, and wrapped up and sacked. The ball's loose. The ball is loose. Oh no, the Surge might have it. Under the pile. Come on, Zebras, who's got it? Strip set, fumble, and it's Surge ball. Surge ball. Oh my God, the Bravos crumbling. They are crumbling. Oh man. Boop, the ball is loose. And the Lockman gets it. Holy crap, the Surge blowing them up. It may just get out of hand, people. We're probably going to get some more points for the Surge. 35 seconds left. That's a nightmare. Could the Bravos get some points? Perhaps. But a turnover? Bam. Now the Surge most likely going to get some points with one timeout left. Surging it up. Holy crap, Hennessy out there. Let's see what he can do. Just threw a touchdown to Geyer. Do it. Throw another one. Another one. At the 29-yard line of the Bravos. Takes the snap. Got plenty of time. Going down. Oh, he's got a man. At the cone. At the pylon. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Harley. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. Boom. 20-3. One play. One throw. One touchdown. Holy crap, Hennessy to Harley knocks down the orange pylon in the end zone. Bow, just like that. Unreal. And it's 20-3. Just like that. 7-3 becomes 20-3. Holy crap, the shellacking begins. This is how you end a half, people. Surge style. An extra point, the line drive kick, got it, 21-3. 21-3, 21 unanswered points. The Bravos crumbling hardcore. Crumbling before our eyes. Plenty of time to pass for Hennessy. Throws it right on the money. A sliding on one knee catch by Harley for a touchdown. Boom. Man, oh man. Just like that. 21-3. Turnovers to touchdowns. Silly Bravos. Silly Bravos. Ouch. 26 seconds left on the clock in the first half. And the Surge get in the third quarter. So this is getting out of hand mighty quick. And there may be no end in sight. And the kickoff, here we go. Returning it from the 6. Make something happen, Cruikshank. Make something happen. Return the 20, 30, 37. 21 seconds left. Just kneel it down. Go to the half. Don't let another turnover crush you. That was quite the surge there, Godin. Quite the surge. This is even worse than the worst performance in franchise history. Right you are, Delay. Right you are. The Delay knows. He was there to witness it in all of his time as a Braavos fan in the last 20 minutes. Rolling up to the right and throwing it down low. Makes the diving catch for 8 at the 45. Run the clock. He didn't get out of bounds. And timeout for the Bravos. They're actually going to try to get some points. We'll get a little Hail Mary action. So Bravos trying to get some points. And that was little Jordy coming through. Throwing a Dedia. Holy crap, as long as only 42 yards. So, yeah, that is not looking good. I would say a Hail Mary has a better chance than kicking a field goal. Unless they get a deep pass on this next play, which is unlikely. Unlikely. All right, they do have the ball at around their own 45. And throws it almost intercepted off the hands, but it's too hard and incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 2 with 8 seconds left. Oh, they added an extra second on the clock from 8 to 9 seconds. 3rd and 2. All right. You got to play for a few yards and then have a decent shot at a Hail Mary or a play into the end zone. Unless you can get a fluke play over the middle to get all the way to the 25, which could happen, but they're playing a lot of coverage, only going to rush 3. They might even drop another guy back and only rush 2. Let's see. Oh, he might have been off sides. And thrown over the middle to the 39 with 4 seconds left. I guess they're not calling him off sides. So the Bravos calling timeout, but first down. And who was that? The Dragon with the catch. The Dragons. All right. They'll get a decent shot at the end zone with a little Hail Mary or something. Cameron, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome in. Cameron in the building. What's up? Cam the man. All right, so they might have a chance at a 39-yard touchdown reception if they can come down with it. Step up and throw it. Let's go. Roll to the outside. Can't even get it off. Sacked back at the 46-yard line. His own 46. That's how we end the half. Unbelievable. 21-3 Surge on top. Can't even let the ball rip. Lockman with the sack. Got him. All right, we're at halftime, people. I'm going to put on the lawn tree, take a little walk, and be back in like 10 minutes for the 3rd quarter. We have a smashing. It was close in the beginning, but the Surge trying to run away with it now. But all right, let's see. Check out the socials. Join the Discord. Do what you gots to do. I'll be back in a few. Got some work to do. Few little things to do. Be back. Oonch. All right, we are set for the kickoff for the second half for the third quarter. Surge will be getting the ball. Let's go. All right, just in time. Laundry on. Took a walk. Ate a little food to hold me over till the end of the game. All right. Let's flip and go. 21-3 Surge on top. The Bravos got a lot of work to do. What up, Chuck the Puppy? 21-3. That's right. A lot of work to do. And we're at 30 likes. Let's go. Let's keep it cruising. Let's get to 40. Let's get to 40 for this playoff game. As we're just about back in action. The ball is on the tee, waiting for the whistle. Let's go. Let's go. Whoo! Not super hot out there yet, but it will be soon, I'm sure. And bang! Kickoff time. Surge getting the ball. And bounces at the 7 all the way. The 12 all the way to the 4. Loses it, scoops it up, and returns it to about the 12. Because he doesn't handle it cleanly. Yeah, fumbles the ball after he's already down. Yep. No fumble there. And out comes Hennessy yet again. For round 2, second half, people. Let's flip and go. Can I get a whoop whoop? I didn't see the knee on that. I just missed it, but I'm going to challenge this? No. Oh, the Bravos are challenging it. They are challenging this. This may be a fumble. Pedro might have lost this one. I got to see it from the other side. I got to see the other side, the other camera angle. Hopefully they have one. They better have one. Let's see. Scoops it up on the return. I need to see the other side. And can't tell. We need the other angle. This ball may be out. That ball might be moving right before that knee hits. I think that ball is out. That ball is out, and now it's going to be a fumble. Do we have a clear recovery? That is the question. Well, let's see. It should be a clear recovery. Now show us the clear recovery. The refs went and looked at this real quick. Giants fan says it was down. That angle kind of looks like the ball was coming out. Oh, he is down. Man, oh man. So I guess we got a terrible view. I guess maybe they're still calling that still in his possession. That ball looks out. They show it again. That ball is out before that knee hits. I don't know what they're looking at there. That's out. If you look at that, it's close. That ball is out. But it's Stuttgart ball, so the Bravos can't catch a break. And it's Surge football at their own 13-yard line in the pistol. Wow, they needed that one. Bravos needed that one hardcore, man. Here we go. Takes a snap, swings it down low, hits his man to the 18 and out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch. That is the Bowman. The Bowman. For 5 spots. Man, unlucky Bravos. That would have been sweet for them. They could have scored quickly. Because they are down 18. Not looking good. All right, here we go. Second and 5. Play action fake. And screen pass the other way down low. Trying to get the outside and does. And gets close to a first down there by Harley. Might just have it. And survey says I'm giving it to them. They're behind on the graphics. They're so delayed. Come on, man. I don't think that foot was out of bounds. I think he was able to squeak through and get that first down. And they give it to him. There we go. There we are. And throwing it down low, hits his man. It gets about 2 to the 26. Getting it to the Bowman yet again. All right. Here we go. Surge are surging. If they drive down the field, a long drive and pound him for a touchdown, I think that should just totally demoralize the Bravos. All right, Hennessy in the pistol. And looking to pass over the middle. Bang on the quick slant. First down. Gets 9. There it is. Harley Jr. coming through yet again. Quick pass right on the money. Hits him in the hands. Tackled right away. First down. Beautiful. Those are the staples you have to do as an NFL quarterback. And Hennessy made a nice pass right there. Got to do it. Gots to do it. Can't do that, you're in bad shape for a quarterback. Those are the ones that have to be done and done well. And hands it off up the middle, trying to find some room. And the little scrum push turns about 3 or 4 into 9. Turns it into 9. Vasastruck. My bad. I don't want to wish for injuries to players, but this would be a lot easier to call if he was injured. Maybe he was just benched. I see we just fumble the ball, bench him, so I don't have to keep saying this guy's name. Is that messed up? Perhaps. But I don't want to wish injury. It just, maybe he loses a shoe and he's gone for the rest of the game. I don't know. And runs it up top by the Vasastruck. And only doesn't get anywhere, rather. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Surge. Bravos defense needs to hold here, otherwise, watch out. Oh, he lost 2, my bad. So it's 3rd and 4. Vince is recovering nicely from his surgery. I saw something on Messenger, but I didn't check it out yet. I forgot about the surgery. I saw him sending me certain things, but I didn't check them. Flag on play after the incompletion. Let me see. He sent me some bacon and Colt stuff. 5-yard penalty on the Bravos. No way.
What have I done?
And automatic first down. Bam. Yeah, he didn't say anything, but he sent me some things to watch. All right. Here we go from the 46er. And runs it up the middle. Past midfield to the 49. 5 on the run. 5 on the run by the Oyiwo. Oyiwo coming through. Yeah, we need Vince back. He'll be back soon, I'm sure. Hopefully all is well for the Vinster. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. All right. Pistol formation again. Hands off in the middle. And they blow this one dead. Might have been a false start. Got him. Yep, false start it is. False start. Back him up. So it'll be 2nd and 10. And it will be 2nd and 10. Back him up. Dum ba bum 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 ba bum. All right, here we go. 5 wide, 3 up top, no one back needed. Aerial assault coming for Hennessy and the Surge. They're rushing 5 pressure. Get rid of it. Bang! Blindsided. Smash. Sacked. Pow! Hernandez coming through. Doesn't see it at all. So it'll be 3rd and long. How do you not know that pressure's coming from the backside? You gotta know it. You gotta read that defense. Wow. And it'll be 3rd and 18, losing 8. Getting shellacked. 5 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Man, oh man. And pressure. Hennessy rolling out to the right, throw it away, and dumps it out of bounds, incomplete. And the Madrid Bravos defense holds as a flag. Is he gonna get a late hit? Are they gonna call a late hit out of bounds? Don't tell me. There's a flag. No way. They're gonna give him an automatic first. Did he push him out of bounds? I didn't see it. He throws it. And then he bumps into him out of bounds. No way. 15-yard penalty. They're calling it. Late hit out of bounds. Oh, man. 1st down Surge. Meyer on the Surge. Walking to the sideline. Looks a little injured. Holy crap. Oh, man, what a terrible penalty. Terrible penalty for the Bravos. This is like a deal breaker here in the second half. You can't make those penalties and think you're going to come back down 18 against the Surge. This team rarely loses, and when they do lose, in the 2 losses, they have their loss differential is like -9. So they only lost by a total of 9 points in 2 games. Runs it up the middle, no gain. Oh, Yewo. Oh, Yewo. All right. 2nd and 10. 9 minutes and counting. Hopefully the Bravos can get a stop and get a touchdown. I want to see a chance of a comeback. But if this defense is going to keep playing like this, it is not going to happen. From the 46, plays your fake, going up top. Back shoulder, makes the grab. 1st down. 14 yards. Beautiful pass, beautiful catch. Harley coming through. Nice play. Nice play. Nice, nice, nice. Harley. Man, and then a little run option, fakes a handoff and takes himself. Hennessy grinding for 7, 8 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 2. Man, and the Surge making this a long drive, pounding it down the field. Man, oh man, they drive down the field, they score a touchdown. I think this one's over. Because they're almost halfway through this 3rd quarter. And this is better than the Madrid Bravos' first drive. Running it down low to the outside, only gets 2. It'll be 3rd and 1. Oyewo on the play. Yeah, because the Bravos' first drive was about half the first quarter, and they didn't get a touchdown, they didn't get any points. It was still 0-0. Now the Surge are up 21-3. Surge taking away half the third quarter, and let's see if they come away with some points. And runs to the middle, first down inside the 20 to the 16. The drive keeps cruising. What up, Snyder and the Chubby Unicorn Nation? Welcome in, welcome back. How are things going up in north of Denver? All right, here we go. Hands it off. Cutting down low. Squeeze through the middle. First down and more. Stumbles all the way to the 2. First and goal for the Surge. What a run. Oh, baby. The Hunter almost stumbles into the end zone. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Sheesh. Uh-oh. He's going to tell him which way to go. He's going to push him a certain way. He's going to be a little Hennessy sneak. No, he's going to the right. And grinds into the end zone. Hennessy with the touchdown. Unbelievable. Oh! The Surge in the end zone yet again. Striking first in this third quarter. Oh, baby. This one is just about donezo, 27-3. 6.5 left in the third. Man, oh man, 8.5 minute drive. Sheesh. Is that going to be the draft order? The draft is randomized. The draft should be an hour before. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, it should be randomized an hour before the draft. The Bravos have packed it in. Let's see what their offense does in response to this long drive for a touchdown. But yeah, their defense is done. They played well the first quarter, and then that was it. Done. Over. Over, Rock. It's over. Man, oh man, cheers. Tasty beverages in the morning? Not yet. It's coffee and tea in the morning. And some water. Let's see. It was supposed to be a close one, but here we are. Here we are. 59% says the Bravos, but that is way out of hand now. Way out of hand. High snap, gets it down, extra point, 28-3. Surge. Man, oh man. Yikes. I don't know what dance that is. He's like, that's a Hennessy dance. All right. So he's got them ready to rock and roll. I think they'll be playing the Ravens if they win. The Surge should take on the Ravens. Right now it shows... Oh, they actually have the scoreboard correct this time. I don't have to adjust it. They had a few weeks of a disaster. That made me so mad. Right now it shows me dreading the 16th spot, so I've been mocking there as a worst case scenario. It shouldn't be set up. Nobody should know their spots an hour before. I'll have to check it out because I reactivated the leagues. I just, it should reactivate the random. I don't know why it has that on there. It should be random an hour before. I'll look into that. But no, that is not correct. You don't know your spot. So I will adjust it, or they're gonna adjust an hour before. So I'll make sure I check that out, though, Snyder. Thanks for the heads up. But you're not last, at least not yet, because you can't know your spot and get prepared beforehand. You can only get prepared beforehand an hour before. So you got to be ready for any spot you get. 8 likes to 40. Let's go. All right. Yeah, they totally muck up that football and darken it and get it ready for game time. All right. The long commercial, apparently. We've been cruising through the third quarter, but then they got to, hold everything up with a super long commercial break after that touchdown and extra point. That is the one thing that drives me crazy about football. It drives me crazy. Yeah, I guess they just have the order set in the reverse order, but it's going to be random. I'll double check it, though. It should be random. Maybe it's just the order of the rankings. Maybe that's what's happening. And returning it from the 8, right to left, past the 20 to the 25, 30 yard line on the return. Cruikshank dragged back and slammed out of bounds. I mean, maybe if it was a keeper league, then that would be the case. But it's not. Unless it was a money league, getting people involved with money to be able to do a keeper league. But we're just going to keep it free, and it'll be a different team every year, Snyder. Every year. All right, let's see what the Braavos can do in response. Don't know if it's going to go well. All right, here we go. And hands it off up top, trying to get to the outside, breaking a tackle, and turns it into 3 to the 34. Not bad there by Seelig. We got 4 streams today, people. 1 now, 3 later. Action-packed football day. Action flippin' packed. $28-3. That's so stupid. So dumb. Runs it down low and gobbled up. Nothing. It'll be 3rd and 7. Oh, and Seelig hurt his left ankle or something with his left leg as he limps off the field. Ba-da-bum-bum. Oh, you have the number 3 spot? You still think you're going to get Jamar Chase again? In the number 3 spot, yeah. Not if you have later than that. All right, from the 34-yard line, here we go. Throws over the middle. Oh, bad pass. Terrible pass by Sinnott going to Cruikshank, and they're going to have to punt it away. Ouch. You're down by 25, and they have to punt. A 3 and out. A 3 and out. I don't know. Who are they going to take before Jamar Chase? He could be worth it, to take 1 or 2, so you may not get him. Chase could be the first overall pick. He could be. As the Bravos have to punt it away. Quick little 3 and outs. Foomp. And angles it towards the sideline, bounces at the 32, and out of bounds at around the 25 for the Surge. No return for Harley. No return for you. $4.50 on the clock in the third quarter. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba na 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 na. All right, here we go. The Surge at their own 26, left to right in the pistol, hands it off down low, gets to the outside, gets about 5. Oyewo on the carry. La 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 la. Bum 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 ba da dum ba na na na. And throws it down low, breaking a tackle, 30, 35, first down, 40. Oh, baby, the Geyer, the tackle breaker. Boom. Doesn't have a nice ring to it, but that is who he is. First down for the Surge. Man, maybe we are getting a blowout. We do have a blowout. Did not see that. You had a crazy trade in Dynasty. R.J. Harvey, Jay Higgins at a 2026 second round for CMC. Could be a good one. You got CMC? I feel like you traded away CMC. Runs it up top and gets about 2 on the run for the Oyewo. The scoreboard was in the way of the number. La 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 la, ba bum 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 bum, da na 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 na. 28-3. Oh, there's a flag on the play. What is this about? Flag it up. What? What happened? I just heard a first down for the Surge. I didn't hear what the penalty was. Oh, you traded Harvey, but you still have Dobbins. In a keeper league or a dynasty league? Oh, man. Dobbins says like 1 more year. I don't think he's going to be around the league much longer. All right, yeah, and CMC is on the second half of his career. And throwing it up top, hits his man first down, gets about 10 up top. Oyewo on the catch. Boom, moving those chains. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Oh, they only gave him 9. It's 3rd and 1. My bad. So premature. First down. Got it now. Now it's a first down to the 41-yard line. Hennessy on the sneak. CMC could be a top 5 running back. He can. He could. He could very well be. I guess you're in win now mode there, Snyder. Good luck. Win now. Win it all. Offset in the pistol. Runs in the middle to the 44 yards on the run. As we're winding down the third quarter, 2 minutes left. Vezistruck. Still risky either way. Yeah, that's what makes it fun. Sometimes those trades help you out big time, shoot your way up. And sometimes you crumble. But we'll see. It is the fun part of the season, the beginning of the year. You don't know what's going to happen. And fakes the hand of end around, gobbled up, and sliding down to 47. Loses like 8 yards. Boa! Boa! Smash down. Good defense there by the Bravos. Bam, as he just sits down. He knew he was down. Sit down. So it'll be 3rd and 14, way back. Bowen hurt his left leg, and he's walking it off for the Bravos. Harvey's predicted to be a top 10 running back. Top 10, eh? All right, we'll see. You never know. With a possible long career. But yeah, that's the thing. You know CMC is good as long as he stays healthy. So there's a chance he gets injured and loses that status. And then there's a chance that Harvey does really well, but he's an unknown and moves on up. So you never know. So that is like a risky trade for both ends. Oh, the Bravos offsides. Free play for the Surge. Going up top. And intercepted, but it's going to be offsides by the Bravos. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. And replay the down.
What have I done?
Offsides. Got him. So still 3rd down. Should be 3rd and 7-ish. 3rd and 7-ish. All right. $1:24 on the clock left here in the 3rd. We want to see some signs of life on the Bravos. And looking on out to the right. Go, little guy, go. Dumps it. And he can't make the grab. He should have had that one at the 28 for a 1st down. But he drops it. Drops it. The Peach. Jean Peach. Peach. One of the Peach or Peach. I was a little bit behind him, but it hits him in the shoulder. Should have made the grab. Still should have had it. Now your running back room is Jacobs, Cook, CMC. All right. Oh, it's 4th and 9. They're going for it. Oh, it's going to be a false start. They're going to back them up. Now they're going to punt. Now they'll punt it. False start. Wah, bring on the punting team. La. All right. Almost done with this 3rd quarter. 28-3 Surge. Controlling this game. 28 unanswered points. And it's 28-3. And punts it away. Boom. Oh, almost blocked. And kicks it all out of bounds. Jeez, that wasn't a good punt at all. Yikes. Yikes. I don't even think they made it to the 20 on that punt. Sheesh. Ridiculous. We have a glorious beatdown. All right, Cynic, come on. You're supposed to be one of the top quarterbacks in this league. With one of the top wide receivers in the league. Oh, yeah, it was out of bounds at 31. Terrible punt. Terrible punt there by the Surge. All right, here we go. Cynic. Plenty of time in the pocket. Over the middle on the slant, hits his man to the 43. The ball comes out. Scooped up by the Surge and down to the 35-yard line. What in the world? Vlahovic with the recovery. What the heck? Little Jordy is going down. He got hurt. The knee might be down. I got to see that in slow motion. That's close. Toradilla. Little Jordy. Jordito. I know little Jordy's down, but this saying another Madrid Bravos is down. They're not showing it. Thanks a lot, cameraman. Ridiculous. Go, Surge, go. They're blowing them up and blowing them down with a minute left in the third. Oh, little Jordy's limping it off. All right, it looks a little bit better now. Looks a little bit better walking it off. Are they calling it incomplete? I mean, are they calling him down? We need some clarification, people. Clarification. No, yeah, it is a fumble, and it's recovered by the Surge. So the Surge have it at the 42-yard line. Yep, Surge have it. The Surge have it. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. The Surge with the ball just like that. Looks like the Surge are going to cruise to a victory for sure. Hennessy, and we didn't even start the fourth quarter yet, people. We're not even in the fourth. What is this commercial? What are you waiting for? That's the one thing. I can't see the commercials, and I'm just like, why are they just waiting? Are they reviewing this? They're just waiting. They're just. I don't. The announcer doesn't know. I don't know. They're just lollygagging the coaches on the field. Oh, now he's throwing the challenge flag out there. So he's challenging to see the Surge with the challenge. Oh, they changed it to. So they changed it to he's down by contact, and now the Surge have to go and throw the challenge flag out there because they thought it was a turnover. So they're going to do an official review. The challenge is out there for the Surge because they gave it back to the Braavos. But it kind of looked like his knees were down before when I was watching the replay. But I got to see it in slow motion. That angle's terrible. Yeah, give me one big angle. Don't give me four little angles you can't see. I don't have my binoculars. Come on. What is wrong with you, Dazen? It's a bunch of nonsense. No point even watching. Can't tell. They got a little super mini screen. Little micro machine screen. Little mini micro machines. Stupid. Stupid. Ridiculous. Can't see anything. Well, this one's decent. It's like we're watching this on 240p. Like, you can't. I'm watching. It's almost like it's watching something that's scrambled. There's no quality video here to see this. This is absurd that we're in 2025 and we're watching something like it's from the 90s television. This is like something watching a VHS tape, from back in the day, trying to see this replay. One of the other trades you had Odunze and Williams for Evans, Polk, and McCaffrey. Ooh. Oh, so after that, they were calling the field stands. Well, their second call when they call them a catch, down by contact, no fumble. So catch down, it's going to be Bravo's ball. So the Surge lose on the knees down and the ball comes out. All right, here we go at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. He had a first down? Okay. I'll believe the refs, I guess. In the shotgun, run a bit to the right. Sinnott makes something happen, takes a snap. Time to pass, swings it out into the flat, bobbled it, and dropped. Oh, man. Terrible. Sealy can't make the grab. What's up, Steve-O? Bang, bang. Bang to the bang. Steve-O in the building. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back. Steve-O. Second and 10 for the Bravos. Make something happen. Make it a game. Low snap. Blitzing up the middle. Throws it to the outside again. Makes the grab and gets about 6 before he is gobbled up. Cruikshank on the play. Doesn't have room to run. 3rd down coming up for the Bravos. The Bravos. Probably one more play to the end of the quarter. 3rd and a 3 for just short of the 50. Oh, they snap it early. The ball's going bouncing way back, and Sinnott has to go and slide on it at the 27. Oh, man. They're done. Madrid can't do anything. They can't do anything. Nothing's going their way. He snaps the ball. Sinnott's not ready or was late. But it looked like it was early. Oh, man, what a mess. What a mess. That's right, Steve-O. That's right. And that's how we end the 3rd quarter. 4th and 25. The Bravos season is done here in the first week of the playoffs during the wild card matchup in Stuttgart. Getting smashed 28-3. One more quarter left, but I don't see any turnaround in sight. Nothing in sight. One of the guys quit the league, and you took over the dynasty. Lamar, Jackson, Henry stacked right away. You were happy with that one. Nice. Nice. That's cool. It's fun stuff. Fun stuff. A dynasty league, yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Man, oh man. 3 quarters down, 1 to go, people. 1 quarter to go. 11 penalties for the Bravos, 6 for the Surge. 20 first downs for the Surge, 12 for the Bravos. They have less than 100 yards passing the Bravos. This is not the Sinnott style. With Cruikshank being shut down, Sinnott being shut down, Surge doing all the right things, looking like a force. This team is legit, and they very well could have a shot at playing in the championship game. They are top notch, I must say. Top notch. Top notch. Why is Sinnott out there? You got to punt it away. You can't go for this. It's 4th and 26. You can't go for it. I mean, I guess you can go for it, but you really can't go for it. Okay, they're punting it, right? Is Sinnott going to punt it? Is Sinnott going to punt it? What in the world is happening right now? Yeah, Harley's back for the return. Okay. Thought maybe they're going for 4th and 26. It's just pure insanity. Pure insanity. They're at a commercial break. That's what's taking so long. All right, they're at a commercial break. I'm going to get some water because ridiculous. What just happened? I walked away for a second. They come back, and it's a touchdown for the Surge. What is happening? I left for like 30 seconds on a commercial break. There's a flag on the play, but it might be 34-3 Surge. What in the world? I missed the beginning of that play. I just see the Surge crushing into the end zone for a touchdown. What the heck flippin' happened? I leave. Stupid commercial break. And they come back super quick. Show me the replay. Referee's talking it out. This game's already out of hand. Injured Surge member on the ground. Whole bunch of nonsense. Come on, zebras, let's go. Oh, the zebra needs some water first? Is that what's happening? Need some water? I needed some water. He needs some water. We all need some water. They still have a flag on the play. They're not telling us what the heck it is. You can do this, European League of Football. You can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. An eligible man downfield on the offense declined. It's going to be a touchdown for the Surge. It goes to punting and it's blocked. And bouncy to the 11, scooped up and runs into the end zone. Boom. Yeah, it was Sinnott out there to punt it away. So Sinnott, the punter, but blocked and returns it for a touchdown. Surge up 34-3. Watch out. It's done. I don't even know what happened to Harris right now. The Najee Harris situation. I remember seeing something a few weeks ago. I don't remember what it was. Is he suspended for a couple games? Is that what it is? Is he suspended for 2 games? I remember seeing something a while ago, but I don't think that really matters much. Oh! Misses the extra point. It stays 34-3. I don't remember the situation offhand. Let me check out what it is. Was that just yesterday? I don't remember seeing it yesterday. Oh, health update on Najee Harris? What up, tribe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What the heck did I miss? Oh, a bottle rocket shot into his eye. No, I didn't hear that. Getting better each day. Eye injury during a fireworks. On July 4th, so it was a little over a month ago. Has not practiced. 15 days away. I don't know if this is good. He hasn't even practiced. Bottle rock in his eye. Yeah, I don't think he's much of a threat anyway, before or after the bottle rocket thingamabob. All right, returning to the 20, 25. Cruikshank getting to the 30. Still maneuvering to the 36 for the dry accident. Yeah. He remains on the 53-man roster. I don't think he's going to be much of anything on the Chargers anyway, in my opinion. Oh, block in the back on the return team. Well,
What have I done?
yeah. He is nothing to worry about. You better be hoping that Hampton, who should be the main guy, and Kamani Vito. I took Vital the Vito on my dynasty team last year, hoping he would do something. But Haskins will be the third guy. Yeah, I don't look much into Harris. I don't think he has much of a ceiling. So Hampton and the Vidal. Screen pass up top from the 10 and works his way to the 17. Yeah. It just made a crowded running back room. I think Hampton's going to be like, he's going to be the guy for the Chargers. Just like Harvey will be the guy for the Broncos. So, yeah, the running back, the running backs of the Chargers are pretty good without Harris. I actually am not. I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of Harris. Don't think he's a playmaker, a game breaker, nothing. So, I think the Chargers will be better off without him anyway. But who knows? Who knows? Because Haskins as a 3 is pretty sweet. Throws it up top, off the hands, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 2. Bam, bam, bam. Going to Molina. Incomplete. Yeah, so I'd rather Haskins over Harris as a 3. But go Hampton as the main guy. Give him a chance. Let the rookie roll. The Chargers got a nice young team and could be dangerous. Could be dangerous in that division. That's going to be a tight division. The Broncos, Chargers, or Chiefs could all take that division in my eyes. In my opinion. And 3rd and 2. Swinging it over the middle. First down to the 30. And to the 35. The Dragon is back here in the beginning of the 4th quarter. First down for the Bravos. But they are down by 31. So this is a beatdown. I said it wasn't going to be a mauling, but here we are, watching the Bravos outclassed here in Stuttgart. Outclassed. Crushed. Crushed. Looking, throws in the middle, off the hands. Off the hands, off the defender, back into his hands, and then he loses it, incomplete. Oh, man. Ridiculous. Muda can't make the catch, the tight end. Yeah, you can't imagine trying to be a good running back with one eye. Yeah, now when you have to see the whole field, you need to use your peripherals. I mean, at least there was a light heavyweight. He was an announcer too, but he got kicked in the eye, and then he lost his eye, and he had like a glass eye in there or something, and he was still able to be a fighter and win a championship. But you just have to concentrate on one person. You know, like that's a little bit easier than trying to see the whole field. So I don't think that's going to be good. Were you right in the poll? I'll end it in a few, but if you took the Surge, then yes. Holding. Too many men on the field. Offsetting. Replay the down. Man, oh man. All right. If you took the Surge, you are going to be a winner, Snyder, a winner. What was that guy's name? He was a heavyweight champion light heavyweight champion for a little while. I could see him. Forgetting his name in the UFC. It'll come to me. He's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm distracted by Chael Sonnen, but it's not Chael Sonnen. Going deep up top. He's got a man open. Bang at the 20. Taken down at the 13-yard line. The Cruikshank. Too little, too late. Oh, baby. What a play. But he's celebrating like they're going to make a comeback or something. Surge for the win. Who is that guy? I don't want to look it up. Something with a C and an S. It's confusing me. But it's not Chael Sonnen. He's from the UK. Throwing it up top and off the hands. Bad pass there by Sennett. It completes. Come on. I can do this. I don't want to look it up. Why can't I remember his name? Flag on the play. Well, what? Flag on the play. I don't know what the flag is. An ineligible man downfield. I don't know. All right, they don't tell us what it is. Must have been offsides on the defense. It's 1st and 5. 1st and 5. All right, here we go. They're at the 8-yard line. Braavos at the 8. No running back needed. Rushing for. Going up top. It's his man. Makes the grab. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. The Cruikshank coming through. Boom, boom, boom. Dance it up because this is the last action you are getting for the season. All right. 34-9. Extra point will make it a 3-score game. You don't have to go for 2 here because a single point makes it 24. And then it's 3 touchdowns with 3 2-point conversions. Come on, guy. Do the math. What's wrong with these people? They don't have to go for 2 here. They can now, but they don't have to. Bunch of nonsense, I tell you. Nonsense. And they got to waste a timeout since they're going for 2 and they're not ready. All right. Waste a timeout now. No big deal. No big deal. What player stack am I most worried about facing in fantasy? I don't know. Jamar destroyed me last year. Just players that I know I'm not gonna have playing against them. That's gonna suck. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. I'm not gonna have those guys. Don't want to play against those quarterbacks. Running backs. Who do I not want to go against? A healthy CMC. Who else scares me that I know I'm not going to have? Those 3 guys come to mind. Yeah, if they would have to keep going for 2 to win the game by 1, but I'm a stickler with have to go for it. They don't have to go for it. That's my only critique on that. But yes, if they keep going for 2, they'll win by 1 if they get all of them. Throw in the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Incomplete, and it stays 34-9. Culpepper, Moss, and Carter. Back in what, 98? That 98 season? What, he couldn't get Jake Reed either? Who was that guy? Michael Bisping. That's who it was. Couldn't think of his name. He got a detached retina during a fight with Vitor Belfort. Lost sight in his right eye due to the high kick from Belfort in 2013. He continued his career and even became the UFC middleweight champion, not light heavyweight, middleweight champion. $12:23 left in regulation time. Whoo! Yeah, but the guys that I don't want to face... Oh, Bowers. I don't think I'm going to have Bowers either. Don't want to play against that guy. So, tight end Bowers, I don't want to play against. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jamar Chase. Those four guys. Is there anybody else I don't like? Anybody else that scares me? Any running back that scares me? Oh, CMC. Yeah. And CMC, a healthy CMC, I don't want to play against him. So I got one wide receiver, one quarterback, one tight end. I got two quarterbacks, one running back, one wide receiver, one tight end. So that's the five guys that I do not like. Well, I don't want to play. I don't think I'm going to draft any of them, but I don't want to play them. So if anybody has a combination of those five guys, that is going to be a mess. If you can get two of those five guys, watch out. If you got Josh Allen and Bowers against me, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy on the outside kick. I can't see since it's all the way on the other side of the screen. I think it went out of bounds. I couldn't see. Too hard to tell. Chase at 55 points on the Thursday night. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, they got to re-kick it. Re-kick. Something happened. Oh, they didn't blow the whistle to allow them to kick it, I guess. Interesting. Interesting. Dr. Lingauer. The Doc. Lingauer. $25-point lead. So what happens now? The 3 touchdowns, not good enough. Now they know they're dead in the water. They're down by 4 scores. So by missing that 2 right away, they could have had hope if they got the extra point. And they know they're 3 scores away, and they have a little bit more of a chance. Now that they missed it, not looking pretty. That was a big missed 2. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And I believe the Surge have it. Didn't even look close. Flag on the play. I think Harley got it. Or let it go out of bounds. Can't tell. We're far away from the field, and then it's all the way to the other end as well. Tell us something. What happened, announcer? You're closer. You're there. Give us the info. Oh, my God. Getting mad at the announcing peoples for the ELF. When they got a guy in the booth that's just sitting there silently, he's not telling us what to do, what's going on. Anyway, the coach is complaining on the sideline. Yeah, no penalty. It was touched by the defender, the return team, before it went out of bounds. Therefore, no penalty. Because otherwise he kicked it directly out of bounds. But touched by a Surge member, which I think was Harley. Hennessy coming out there to drain some time off the clock and extend this 25-point lead, or just slow him down. All right, here we go. And screen pass up top. Makes the grab. Squeezing on through past the midfield to the 47-yard line. 5 yards on the play. Bum, 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 ba-da-na-na-na-na. And they blow this one dead. Come on. It's over, Rock. False start. Bring them back. 5 yards. Let's go.
What have I done?
Back them up, back them up, back them up. It's pretty much game, set, match. I know we got 11:43 left, but unless the Bravos get a whole bunch of bounces and fumbles and quick touchdowns, done, and donezo. All right, get the clock moving. 2nd and 10. Backed up at their own 48 after the penalty. Runs it up the middle. Pass midfield back to the 47. It'll be 3rd and 6, it seems. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Oyewo on the carry. Would I draft Justin Fields or Aaron Rodgers as a backup, as a second quarterback if it was really late in the draft? They are QB2s, or as a QB3, yes. QB2, maybe. They're not high on my list at all. Not high on my fantasy radar. Possibly as a second quarterback, but I'm not planning on drafting them. It depends on if I get good value or if a bunch of other quarterbacks get taken before I take my second quarterback. Depends. Depends on how the draft rolls and where I have to adjust. Another false start on the Surge. What the heck are you doing?
What have I done?
Yeah, who's got more potential? I don't know. I think they are who they are. Their numbers are their numbers. If anybody's number is going to go up, it might be Fields goes up. Rodgers' numbers would go down. So there's more potential in Fields than Rodgers, in my opinion. Screen pass down low. Makes the grab, Oyewo, and breaks the tackle and gets back to the original line of scrimmage before the penalty. So it'll be 4th and 5. So the Bravos will get the ball back. But they got to score quickly. Yeah, so you'll probably have a steady amount of points from Rodgers. I think Fields is a step below Rodgers, but if you want to go on possible potential as a backup, you can go with Fields. Depends on if your quarterback's injury prone. Pressure and sacked. Oh, there's a flag on the offsides, and they're blowing it dead. Pick one for your quarterback one, Nix or Herbert. I'm leaning a little bit towards Herbert because he's got more of a resume, and he's got another year with a young wide receiver, so that could be good. But Nix, I think, has a possibility to shoot way up the charts. But I'm going Herbert with more experience with this offense with Harbaugh and the wide receivers, and they got Keenan Allen back after a year, so yeah. I would lean Herbert over Nix just by a little. But yeah, also worried a little bit about Herbert's injury last year. So I had Herbert, and he was kind of flat for a few weeks, and it kind of hurt me big time. So I had to have him as my backup quarterback. So don't know if I want any of those to be one of my 12 starters. So it would be a bottom end top 12. Full start. Womp womp. So there wasn't offsides by the Bravos. It was a false start on the Surge. Now have to punt it away. Yeah, Nix and Herbert. They're all set. They're solid twos. I don't know what quarterback I really want for my one yet. I don't know. But I think they're both going to be heavily running teams, so I don't think they're going to get as many passing yards as they normally do because they both have rookie running backs. Ooh, bad snap and punts it away. Foop. They blow it dead again. What is with these penalties non-stop? Back to back to back to back penalties. Let's get this game moving. It's out of hand. Stop committing penalties, you bozos. The game's over. False start again on the Surge. Just stay set. Stay set. That's 4 full starts on this possession. That's more full starts than plays. It's insanity. Bunch of nonsense. They're just making this game drag on. It's already been 3 hours. I want my 3-hour break, and now it's going to cost me an extra half hour in the final 10 minutes. Sickening, I tell you. Nonsense. Nonsense. And punts it away. Boom. And donk. Bounce to the 22. Inside the 15 out of bounds at the 12. Wide receiver number 1 pick. Drake London or St. Brown? I'm more of a St. Brown guy than London. Another flag on the field. What is this? What are they doing to me? Glue the flags to their hands. Hold down the return team, bring them back. So what is that, going to drop them to the 6? Idiots.
What have I done?
I'm leaning towards St. Brown over London. I'm not sold on the Falcons as a team. I like St. Brown more than London. But this is before my deep dive before the draft. So this is my pre-deep dive, informal rankings, Snyder. Because I didn't even put all my energy into it yet. I've been watching little things here and there, but I didn't break it down and go all data and numbers yet. It's all watching, listening, and what I've seen last year. So I'm going to take all that into account with the numbers soon. So in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to punch the numbers, do the rankings, and get my sleepers and studs and busts, all that stuff. But that's where I'm feeling right now before the data kicks in. Yeah, they're backed up to the 6-yard line. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 25-point lead for the Surge. Crushing them. Crushing them. Bum, 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 bum. Who's going to take Flacco in fantasy? Nobody. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. It's terrible music. I hate that music. It's the worst. Worst, 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 worst. Get the game moving. Enough of the commercials. I guess you got to squeeze in those commercials before the game is done. They're like, nobody's watching. There's 10 minutes left. It's out of hand. The Surge dominated. All right, Senate, make something happen on this drive. Make something happen. You have St. Brown and Nakua as your number 1 and number 2 wide receiver in Dynasty. That's a good combo. Nakua gets a whole bunch of stuff. He just doesn't wow me, but he's gonna come through with a lot of action. A lot of action. And from the 6, Sinnott over the middle, bang, to the 20, first down, 25, spin to the 31, 25 yards on the reception there by Flores. Nice play on first down. That's a good combo, though. St. Brown and Nakua. Very, very good. Very nice. All right, here we go. Sinnott throwing it down low. Gets his man and tackled out of bounds after a gain of 9. The Dragon, gain of 8, rather. And tackled out of bounds. 9:30 and counting. Going fast, getting yards and first downs. Keep on cruising. Keep on cruising. 9:15 on the clock. And here we go. Sinnott, watch out! Steps up in the pocket, avoids a sack, gets a first down, runs for 5, moves the chains. Ooh, thought he didn't see that defender coming and almost gets smashed, but sensed it. He used his spidey senses for Sinnott to get the first down. To just short of midfield, it seems. Sinnott is slow to get up. He is looking a little injured, but he's going to tough it out. Tough as nails. And then he said tough as nails. What? These guys copying what I'm saying. All right, looking. Dumps over the middle on the check down. Trying to find some room past midfield. Gets a first down to the 45-44 yard line. Wrapped up by 4 Surge. Before he goes down, Molina on the catch and run. Moving the chains. Bam. 8 minutes left to play in regulation time. They got to keep going and keep scoring. They want this to be somewhat close, and they need lots of onside kicks and 2-point conversions. Not a good position to be in here in the playoffs. Throws it down low, hits his man, gets about 7 or 8, and steps out of bounds. That's Perez with his first catch of the day, number 18. Eduardo Perez. Looking, throwing it down low, wide open, first down to the 30, 25, Perez again, back-to-back catches, 20, 15, looks like he's down at the 11-yard line. Here we go, Braavos. If I had the number 1 pick, who would I take? Hopefully I don't. I would rather have like the 3rd or 4th pick for the guy that I want. But throwing it down low. Oh, hits his man into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragon. The Dragon breathed fire down on the Surge. With 7:12 left. Touchdown, Braavos. Boom. Trying to close the gap. Kick the extra point. Let's go. But they'll go for 2. All right, so it's 34-15. But if I had the first pick, at first glance, I'm thinking Jamar Chase. I'm thinking Chase. Jamar Chase. I know there's a couple guys you can go with, but Chase is the guy that stands out to me with Joe Burrow. All right, 2-point try. Trying to cut it to 17, which would be 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Floats it to the end zone. Not ready for it. It goes through his hands. Incomplete. But a flag on the play. Flag. Holding on the defense. Retry.
What have I done?
All right, let's see if they can get this down to 2.5 score game. Can they cut this to 2 touchdowns and a field goal? They get number 78 eligible again. No big deal. So it'll still be a 3-score game. I call it 2.5 because it's 2 touchdowns and a field goal instead of 3 touchdowns, which is a lot easier than just 3 touchdowns. But that's how this 2-point conversion would help out. Oh, Sinnett's injured. So Lopez out there. Number 10. Ivan Lopez coming out with a 2-point conversion. And timeout for the Bravos. You can't be wasting his timeouts. So the Bravos dropping a timeout. Maybe they're giving Sinnett more time to get ready to come back out there, perhaps. You're going to the Monday night game, Broncos versus Bengals. But you think you would take Gibbs with the first pick? That's who I want. I want at 3 or 4. I want Gibbs. That's the guy I want. I want Gibbs. But I just think that he might not go the first couple. So if I got the 3rd or 4th pick, I can get him and then get the better 2nd round pick on the swing back. But Gibbs is my guy. That's who I want. All right. Here we go. 78 still eligible in the I formation. And yep, so Sinnett's back out there. Play action fake, swings it a Cruikshank up top, spins that football on the ground. Let's go. Shakes it up, drinks it, and tosses it. Gets the 2-point conversion. It is now a 17-point game. So the timeout works to perfection. They get Sinnett back out there, throwing the 2-point conversion to the shank. So they need an onside kick, though. As they're running out of time. Everybody loves to spin that football. Everybody and their grandma does that. But can you solve a Rubik's Cube, guy? No, you can't. So just keep spinning your football. Man, oh man. The Broncos, Bengals. That's going to be a doozy. That should be electric. After the play, unnecessary roughness on the surge. So that's going to be on the kickoff. What the heck? Do I think Barkley will be top 5 again? Yes. Unless there's an injury that costs him a few games. So, assuming no injuries, yeah. Barkley will be top 5. He's also a good pick. Barkley's a good pick. Like, I would go Gibbs and Barkley. What I like Barkley for is he's the main guy with Detroit now, and he's a good receiver. So, but they're both top-notch offenses, the Eagles and the Lions. So, I got Gibbs and Barkley high on my list. All right, we got an onside kick attempt coming. 7:12 on the clock. 10 after the hour, people.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Why couldn't he just put the bunny back in the box? Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. The ball is loose. And the Cruikshank got it? Do the Bravos have this? I think the Bravos have it. They couldn't show me because it's so far away when they're kicking on the other side of the screen. But the Bravos celebrating that they got it. Oh, man. Bouncy, bouncy. And I don't know. I thought Cruikshank might have touched that too early. Cruikshank runs in there and makes the play. I don't know if he was 10 yards. But apparently he was. So the Bravos maintain possession. They're only down 17 with 7:12 left. How about that? The problem is the Bravos only have one timeout left. One timeout left because they had to use a couple of them because they're a bunch of idiots and can't manage the clock. So that is a huge blunder there, and the time is going to be against them. The Surge are going to have to tighten up their defense. They were way too weak sauce and too soft on the last drive. Let the Bravos score way too quickly, way too easily with a prevent defense. And gets about 7 on that catch by the Dragon yet again. But the clock is going. They want to keep everything in front of them, and they're going to let the short stuff just march down the field. All right, at the 30-yard line. All right. Here we go, segment 3. This would be such an amazing comeback. Pressure, Sinnott escapes, looking, throwing it up top, and off the mark, incomplete. Can't get it to his receiver. A little bit too short on the throw to the Cruikshank. Whoo! Nothing there for the Shankster. (34-17) Surge on top. 6:36 on the clock. 3rd and 3. And here we go. Takes a snap, looking, throwing it down low. Oh, way bad pass. Dangerous. Incomplete going to Perez. It'll be 4th and 3. Do I pay attention to bye weeks for drafting? No. I used to all the time when I was younger. The only thing I would pay attention to the bye weeks is if you have an extra bench, and you, like, I'll pay attention to it for the quarterback, the backup quarterback situation. So that I got to check the bye week for. And if I'm going to take a second defense, which I rarely do anymore, I would look at the bye week for a second defense. But I don't carry 2 defenses. Throws it up top and incomplete. Pause for the flag. Wilson on the coverage. Sinnott pleading his case. Almost intercepted. But I really don't pay attention to the bye weeks. It's just the quarterback. Because if you only have 2 quarterbacks, you got to make sure your backup has a different bye week. That's the thing. If it's a bigger league, like our leagues, yeah, you really got to make sure, because there's no depth. So you do have to watch out on some bye weeks. But a standard 10 or 12 week, 10 or 12 league team, you don't have to pay attention. But some of the bench guys, you might have to check. So, not really, but for a couple little things. But early in the draft, no. Later in the draft, for backups, it may make a difference between 2 guys. Nothing on that little pass there. But yeah, I don't start looking until after the first 8 or 9 rounds. The bye weeks are for the backups. So, definitely not doing it for the first, I don't know, half the draft or 2/3 the draft. Depends on how many rounds. Yeah, but after round 8-ish, somewhere around 8 or 9. And runs it for about a yard. It'd be 3rd and 8 for the Surge. But it's okay. The clock is winding down, and that is good enough. Yeah. So let's see, because you got quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end, flex, and a miscellaneous. So yeah, after round 8, then you might want to check some bye weeks in your decision. 8 or 9. Throwing it up top. Hits his man to the 45. First down. Got it. The Geyer coming through. And that should pretty much seal the deal with another first down. Going to take off. Plenty more time off on the clock. The Bravos are done. So the Surge up 34-17. Big first down there. and the time's just going to keep going. Braavos cannot come back from this now. 16 team, the waiver wire is a wasteland. Yeah. Yep. You had to take Cooper Rush. Oh yeah, it's brutal. You got to make sure you draft right. It's 16 team leagues are so hard. And get to the 55 yards on the run. If you lose a couple players, you're dead in the water. You got to stay injury free. You got to stay injury free. Maybe you can find a hidden gem, but it's hard to find the gems because most of the guys are taken. Most. Injury timeouts and the Surge are at midfield. You got a few guys that are backups out there. They'll have, kickers available, defenses available. Usually you don't hold on to two defenses in a 16-team league. But I always make sure I have to cap the quarterbacks at 2, cap the kickers at 2, things like that. You can't have multiple because they got to have a pool. Because with the bye week, you need to make sure you have a roster spot for that. So you got to make sure you can get a kicker on there. You got to make sure you can get a defense on there. What up, Chomas? Good morning. Welcome in. Hands it off in the middle and works his way for 1, maybe 2. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Surge. That was Vizikstock. Oh, there's a fight on the field. Flags, trainers, people running on the field. There's a huge scrum. Oh, man. Ridiculous. Just something else to extend this game. Flag on the play. A bunch of guys probably going to get slapped with some penalties. You found your cats. I didn't know the cat was missing. Did Fitzy have your cat? Fitzy and the kitty take your kitty? Man, I was hoping this would be 3 hours. This is dragging on an extra 18 minutes, and we still got another 15 minutes of nonsense. They're getting chippy. They're mad. Let's get mad. And you have to make sure you have plenty of transactions. No, you don't, because you shouldn't be making too many transactions in a 16-team league. But, yeah, there's not much to really do. There's not much out there, but if there is, it's slim pickings. What the heck? Look at the guy is, it's not even a player that was in the game. He's on the sideline coming out there pushing him. What the heck? Watching the Iowa State and Kansas State game, and there's so many illegal streams up. I told you. That's what makes me so mad. That's why I haven't covered much college. And you keep reporting them, but they don't take them down. They don't shut them down. I don't understand. You're streaming the game, right, Delay? That's what's made me mad for the last 3 years. I want to cover college football, but the illegal streamers are showing the games, and YouTube keeps them up. It's stupid. Like, you do that for other sports, you get shut down the second, but college, YouTube lets them keep it up. It's insanity. It's ridiculous, Delay. Oh, your cat was hiding underneath the camper? He was outside for 2 days. Oh, he was camping. Yeah, we got to just keep reporting them. That's it. That's all we can do. So we just got to keep reporting them. We got to go and say it's like spam or misleading, and then report them, and then put in the comments illegal video, playing the video of the game, and hopefully they take them down. Oh, you took that one off? You scrapped it? I thought you had that up there and you were covering that. Unsportsmanlike conduct, both teams. And there's another penalty after that, and that's under review. Toss him out of the game. Get him out of here. You want to be a fan and not a broadcaster. Make sure if you got time, go report them. Keep reporting them on whatever accounts you have. If they're showing the video, report them, get them kicked off. That's the only thing we can do is just keep doing that. And if more people do it, maybe it'll signal something. But I feel like it's a losing effort, but we got to keep doing it and hope that it'll work. Ah, you removed it last night. Gotcha. Oh, is McCool here? What's up, McCool? I didn't see him. Did I see him sneak in? Is McCool back in action? Pick up the flags. Let's go. I'm going to lose my mind. Now I'm not going to have a 3-hour break. I'm only going to have a 2.5-hour break. You reported about 20? Nice. There's 20 of them? 20 of them? That's sick. YouTube has got to fix it, man. YouTube's got to fix it. Well, the game's over, but there's been so many stupid penalties, and they're slowing down this fourth quarter just to make me mad. Stuttgart Surge going to win 34-17, but penalties and nonsense. I'm close to just shutting it down because it's over. And they're just wasting time. I feel like 23 minutes of actual real-time, real-world time is being wasted in this game. And we still got another 10, 15 minutes left of nonsense. Come on, Zebras! You're not getting paid by the hour. You're not getting paid by the minute. You're getting paid by the game. It's over. Stop being the worst. It's a 3-ring circus with these Zebras out there. 3:33 on the clock left in this game. The Surge going to get the dub and move on once the refs get this game under control. I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm going to... Oh, man. Well, we got a Josh Allen jersey out there in the crowd. Bunch of other European League of Football jerseys. Flagrant foul. Disqualified number 54. Toss him out of the game. Get out of here. Get him out of here. Late hit after the play. Toss him. Albarracin? Victor Albarracin, I believe, the linebacker. Is that how you say his name? Toss him. Leave him. Don't come back to retrieve him. Toss him for good. Let him go. Adios. Thanks. No thanks for coming out. Be back with the next stream. Yep, we got the next stream is 3 o'clock Eastern Time. The Argonauts and the Lions, CFL. Then 7 o'clock Eastern Time, we got the Riders and the Stamps. I got to set up during my break the Cardinals and the Raiders preseason game, the Battle of the Bots. That's what we'll be doing. Covering the game and battling the bots. The Raging Rhino. Yep. They're just wasting so much of our time. How much time since the last play? I'll have to go back and check. It's just nonsense. Runs to the middle and bounces off his offensive line and falls down, losing. A half a yard. I don't know where that zebra's going. He's stepping forward. Like, oh, nope, wait, but it's back this way. Needs a new pair of glasses, or he had one too many tasty beverages this morning. But at least gets the clock moving. Gets the clock moving. All right, here we go with the 34-yard line. Screen pass up top. The guy makes a grab. First down and more. Down into the end zone. Touchdown, Gaia. Breaking tackle, squeezing through. Baby sharking it, running away to safety. Touchdown for the Surge. Another 6 on the board. That's 40. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Unbelievable. 40-17, 2:49 left on the clock. The Battle of the Bots. The bots are the worst. The worst, I tell you. They are definitely the worst. It's officially done, done, and done. Oh, let me end the poll. Well, let's see. Snyder got the win. It was 56% Bravos. Man, oh man. But the Surge, take it, people. The Surge for the dub. Bam. You wish that people uploaded more clips from the CFL games? Like team intros and stuff. Interesting, Chomas. Interesting. The Raging Rhino. Search for the dub, Mama Dukes. Moving on. 41-17 lead. 2:52 left. Done, done, and done. All right, we got a lot more football to come. This is only game 1 of 4. 3 more coming up. We got football till February. This one's winding down. I'll be shutting it down in a couple minutes because it's over, Rock. It's over. It is a 3-touchdown game with 3 2-point conversions. In 2:45, not going to happen, bud. Not going to happen. Let me set my alarm for later to make sure if I fall asleep, I get up for the game. What time is it? 1 o'clock my time. I set my alarm for 12:30 just in case. And hands it off, squeezing through for 3. All right, they're conceding. Good, good, good. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. They might have to run one more play. It's going to be close. Gonna be close, people. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Do they have to run a play? I don't see the play clock up there. The spammers of death. Nope, they don't have to run a play. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. You will join the Rhino fight against the bots. I gotta set up that stream in a little while too. I did not get that one done. I was gonna watch something last night and I fell asleep again. With work and streaming, I can't stay up at night and do anything anymore. I try to watch something and I fall right asleep for the nights. Done, done, done. You have been wrenched. Wrenched. If you got Discord, I think you might be on the Discord. We gotta send you to hop into the behind the scenes chat. The moderator chat. Alright, we're on the other side of 2 minute warning. Once I'm going to kneel it down once, I'm going to shut it down because we are done. If they're just conceding and running a couple runs, and we're done. It's already been 3.5 hours for this game. Way too long. 3 hours and 34 minutes and counting since I started it. The grind is real. Busy day today. At least tomorrow's a light day. I gotta wake up early for tomorrow's game because we got another playoff game. But yeah. McCool would like to thank all the wonderful people, wonderful people, for allowing me to be in this wonderful chat. It really is wonderful. Thanks, McCool. Appreciate the kind words. You're welcome. You're welcome. We do have a mod link too, so I know you guys are in my Discord, but we gotta have someone in the Discord give you the link of the mod. The mod link. I'll find that later. Not looking for it now. I don't know the ins and outs of Discord to share the link. That one's a private link. Can't just hop on that bad boy. Runs it up the middle. And gets about 5 yards. Molina on the carry. So the Surge moving on. They'll be part of the Final Four. The Final Four. Beating them in Fantasy NHL. Yep, I gotta get that one going soon. I didn't do it last year, right? Did I do fantasy hockey? Or did I forget about fantasy hockey? Did I do those? I did fantasy basketball, right? Did I do fantasy hockey and fantasy basketball? Why am I not remembering? I gotta check. Runs of the middle, not much there. You can dream. I did basketball. Did we do hockey as well? Yeah, we did do hockey. Okay. Hockey and basketball. Yep. I will reactivate those leagues. Streamy, and bouncy. Yes. Yeah, we do have one and one of those. So I will reactivate those. It's the final countdown. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. They are done. I am done. I'll be back. One game down, 3 to go, people. Bravos done, eliminated. Done and eliminated. So, the Surge moving on. Pow. All right. Good stuff for the Surge. I'm shutting it down. I'll be back in a few hours for the CFL Argos Lions Rough Rider Stamps preseason football tonight. Thanks again, people. I will catch you later. I'm going to relax, set up one more stream. Take it easy. See you guys soon. You guys are the best.